Hey everyone, I'm Mina, founder and CEO of Kepler Communications. By the year 2020, we're going to see 2,500 new small commercial satellites being launched. That's 25 times more satellites than have been launched in the past decade. A standardization in satellite hardware and a reduction in costs is really bringing this outside of government reach and within the realm of startups. And these satellites are bringing back data that powers our world. They give us iconic imagery like this of Hurricane Katrina that not only tells first responders where they should be and how to react to a situation, but helps shipping and logistics companies better plan their routes. But every one of these satellites going up brings back a total revenue of about $203 billion a year. Faces the same fundamental problem. Satellites today, after they collect their information, can only download it to the ground when directly above a ground terminal. So within line of sight above here in Sunnyvale, California, I can get that valuable information. On the other side of the world, I can't access that data, which leads to disasters like this, where we have firsthand experience from people like DB Schenker telling us they don't know what's happening in real time. They can't better inform their supply chain or help support Walmart's logistics to get their product into their shelves. At Kepler, what we're developing is a real-time network to enable data throughput in real time. Satellites that collect information can relay their data through our network and bring it back down to the ground in real time. But we're doing this in a way unlike never before. We're getting rid of the large monolithic structures that used to be known as satellites, occupying roughly the size of this room, weighing several thousand kilograms. And we've been able to miniaturize our technology to things that can fit in the palm of your hand. Our satellites are only 10 centimeters by 10 centimeters by 30 centimeters, roughly the size of a loaf of bread. And because they're so small, our satellites are 1/100th the cost of traditional telecom. And since they're this inexpensive, we can afford to replace them every 3 years, leveraging the technological advancements that brought us here today in the next generation. And we've shopped this product around the industry and have gotten incredible feedback. Simply put, customers need this service. They're excited about the opportunities that can develop from having real-time satellite information. But we're not naive to deploy our network all in one shot, hoping to break even. We're building an incremental approach, where step by step we can launch a few satellites, line up customers that go along that path. So we've recently just closed a $5 million seed round financing, and with that we'll be deploying 2 satellites at the end of 2017. We have a pipeline of $5 million in annual recurring revenue, of which $1.4 million per year has been booked in LOIs. By 2019, we'll have 15 satellites up in operation, and by 2020, we'll have 50 satellites providing global coverage. We're a team of experienced people. Myself, I've had 2 prior startups under my belt, and we have got people with PhDs in electrical and computer engineering, and people who have scaled businesses to over $100 million in annual revenue. We're Kepler Communications, and please come talk to us after the show.